Welcome to this SCORE webinar. This is the first in a series on ownership design provided through SCORE Mentors Green Bay.
Hi, everybody. I'm Janna Morishima, and I'm the founder of a business called Kids Comics Unite. Okay, so what Kids Comics Unite is an online community for artists and writers who create comics for kids and young adults. And this is our homepage, so it kind of gives you a sense of all the different types of things that we do. We do a lot of events, mostly online, but occasionally, as you can see here, in person. And I can show you the inside of our community right here, which is hosted on a platform called Mighty Networks, which is very similar to a Facebook group, but it's independent. So that just gives you a really quick preview of what Kids Comics Unite is. It is a public benefit corporation, which, oh my gosh, I can't even remember what month we finally incorporated, but it was this year. So Kids Comics Unite actually started at the beginning of 2020, but it was a sole proprietorship. So it was like the most basic, simplest non-entity that you could possibly be, basically. And so in the beginning of this year, I was very determined to create a real business structure for it. And I did a ton of research. The main reason why I wanted to give it a different business structure than a sole proprietorship is that it became clear to me pretty early on that this thing had a lot of legs. Like, it was really, word was spreading about it organically, and a lot of people were joining, and there was so much energy and enthusiasm. And I could, all of a sudden, I could see a really incredible future for the organization, much beyond what I had originally thought of it as, which is just a simple meetup. And I know now that I don't think I want to always be the person in charge, but I think this organization could be around for 100 years or more, who knows? So I wanted to put pieces in place so that it could continue and even grow beyond me. So I considered making it a nonprofit. I considered making it a co-op. I considered making it a public benefit corporation. It was a very difficult decision. In the end, the reason why I made it a public benefit corporation is because this would allow me to give equity to team members who are working with me, and also potentially down the line to member contributors. Also, I really liked the idea of enshrining the mission of the company in the charter of the actual corporation, which is what a public benefit corporation does, so that if for some reason down the road, it merged with another organization or something, the mission statement would be in our corporate charter, so nobody can change that. In terms of what a public benefit corporation is, like I said, it's that fact that the mission statement is listed in the charter. It's also, it has to be transparent because we are required to publish an annual report detailing not just our income, but also how we've fulfilled what we've listed in our social charter, which we haven't done yet because we haven't existed for an entire year yet. And then the third thing is that as a public benefit corporation, we're not just taking into account our shareholders, we're taking into account our stakeholders. So it's a really holistic way of seeing the business and how it, all the different entities and people who are involved in the process, not just the people who are running the business, but also the customers essentially are as important. And the partners in the wider industry. I would say that there have been challenges for sure. If I could go back and do things again, I actually might have filed as an LLC and then wait until later to decide on my business entity, because I feel like I invested a ton of time and a ton of money in ultimately this formation. I tried really hard to talk to a very well-known lawyer, and I did manage to set up a consulting call with him. And over that consulting call, he basically said to me, like, if I could give you advice a little bit late, I would say just do it really simple and focus on product market fit. So that's the final message I want to say. Product market fit, super essential.